Yes, Model Citizen Zero Discipline. I don't know how we came up with that intro, but okay, it works. Random Marlboro box reds of junk here. Marlboro Red flip top box. I have no idea what this is, but it's not electronic, so it does not belong on this channel. If it's automotive related, it belongs on an automotive channel. Ford car radio. Philco. Philco Ford. Okay, what do we got here? We're just going to go through it all. Rapid something information. Ooh, CB radio. Midland CB radio. With wind noise and airplane noise. Wow, that's a 40 channel. Does it do sideband? It does not look like it does sideband. Yeah, I guess I could talk about CB, the FCC approving FM modulation for CB in the United States. That's a good thing. And I mean, yeah, of course it's being done to sell new radios by the radio manufacturers, but the other side of that is the damn noise from the electric fuel pump and all the other electronics on vehicles today just drives AM crazy. I have actually tested using FM on the 11 meter band, and you really get some pretty cool results. You get, when there's propagation, you get cool results on the 10 meter band with FM, like talking on FM across the country. What is this? 13.8 volts at 3 amps. So you can run your CB radio in the house. Mobile antenna. Mobile antenna for CB radio. Ooh, tin code. Ooh, tin 4. Okay, affirmative acknowledgement. Actually, I think it's more like 14. 14. Ooh, Sunbeam Lawn Champ. Electric lawnmower. Wonder what kind of batteries this ran on. Oh, this ran on an extension cord. Listen to me, batteries. Living in the age of lithium storage capacity. Ah, here we go, more tin code. Better memorize it. What do we got here? Craig 40 channel CB transceiver. Nothing but the best. It'd be cool if you had a brand new car to like glue this on the dashboard so people that walk by your car saw this are like, what year are we in? Look at this. What do we got here? Oh wow, Fedco. Wow, Fedco. Fedco was a department store in, I want to say, the 70s and 80s, and it was started by, I think, postal employees. And it was cool. Fedco was a cool department store. Oh, cool. Yes, I use one of these all the time when working on soldering and stuff. And what is the magnification power of this one? I don't know, but it's, you can tell it's old school just because the guy on the package is wearing a tie and is like clean shaven and doesn't have teardrop tattoos on his face. This is cool. This will be put into immediate service. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Old school telephone wire. This will go for a landline. That'll go straight in the trash. Microphone for Midland CB. This is Mike with that CB radio corner. What we got here? Texas Instruments. 8 VAC at 100 milliamps. That's really... Now look at this. Wow, look at that state-of-the-art diesel truck. Is that one of those that requires DEF and has an EGR? $4101 Citizens Band transceiver. Is this thing like new in the box? Illuminated 23 channel. Oh, I'm sorry, it's only 23 channel. Ooh, full 4 watt FCC allowable RF power output, competing with airplane. Voice compression circuitry for maximum clarity and range. Now, isn't that the first thing you delete on these? Is the audio limiter? Illuminated LED monitor transmission. Does it actually say on air when you key it up? Yeah, also, I mean, CB is just not being used anymore. Maybe if it goes to FM, you know, more people will use it because it will be... And I doubt the Channel 6 crowd will want FM. That would sound too good. Okay. New old stock CB unboxing video. Ooh. Owner's reference manual. Gotta keep that in there. Yeah, it feels brand new. Wow, look at this. It has never been out of the box. I almost don't want to spoil this. Ooh, it's got a modulation light. Oh, it's got that old, like, 80s electronics smell. It just hit me. Is this Hong Kong? Stand by. It's Japan. And it smells like 80s Japanese electronics. And it is factory fresh here. This has never been powered up. I can almost guarantee it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back right now, and I'll come back to this when I have more time and continue it in this video. Should I actually power it up? Would that be an ethical thing to do? Let's go over what I got here. We got the base for the antenna. I got this actual legitimate, like 1970s CB antenna I found in the garage with this beautiful radio. We're going to test this one. And I got 4 batteries there, 3.3 volts per cell. So that's about 13 volts to run the radios. And I have the older, was at the Midland, and I got a couple clip leads. And I almost forgot the meter, which for 27 megahertz we have to add 30% to the numbers here, because this is actually made for like VHF on up. So with the HF stuff, we have to add 30% to what we see. And we got to put this on top of a car to get the ground plane, which was right here. So I don't know if I mentioned this in the video already, but there's been a lot of talk about the FCC allowing FM modulation on the CB band, and the main lobby are a couple radio manufacturers that are pushing for that. And I think it's absolutely a great idea, because if you've ever tried to use CB AM radio on a modern fuel injected car with an electric fuel pump, you will know that when you turn the key on, all you hear is trash noise from electric fuel pump. Electric fuel pump's like a big spark gap generator. And we've actually done some experimenting using modified ham rigs on FM on the 11 meter band. And we got really good range out of it. It was quite impressive, actually. Let's see. I want to say where with the stock 4 watts on AM you get maybe a mile or less, you get like 4 or 5 miles with FM, just because of the noise rejection. And yeah, you can DX on FM too. I mean, we've done, when the bands are open, you can do DXing on 10 meters. Okay. Talk across the country for a moment in time. Ooh. Better make sure I'm hooking this up right. That seemed like an awfully big spark. Got plus going to red. Dad's, oh, we got smoke. Oh shit. Well, there went my good clip leads. Oh. Yeah, I would say there's something shorted in that one. Actually, is it shorted in the radio? It doesn't look like the wires going into the radio burned. It looks like the wires going into this thing burned. So welcome to the Citizens Band Amateur Radio Repair video series. But what else is there with amateur with CB radio? Okay, so let's try this again with this thing out of the picture. Okay, it looks like I just had to move the batteries around in the holder. The batteries in the holder are very hot. Imagine that. Ooh. RF gain, tone, squelch. I think this needs to be sprayed.
Yeah, you ain't even had breakfast yet. You on the radio. You ain't even had breakfast yet. You out here on the radio.
Channel 6. Radio sounds like it's working good.
You know you just got out of bed, Captain. You ain't had no lunch. You ain't even had. You wash your face, seven.
Bleep, 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 bleep. One. We got a... One, two, oh yeah. One. So remember, you have to add 30% to that. Let's see what the SWR of this thing is. Horrible. Antenna is way off.
I ain't had none of that stuff yet. I gotta go get that stuff. I stayed up all night watching television. 14.
So let's see. Is SWR better on 1 or 40? So it's better on 40, so the antenna needs to be a little bit longer. I think I can do that. Okay, I made the antenna about 1 centimeter longer. Let's see. So that's 40. Yeah, it's 2 watts on 40 plus 30%. 1.7 on 1. So yeah, the antenna, I could make it a little bit longer. SWR is horrible. Let's try... Let's try the brain.
I real 910 out there. He need to be out there chopping some of them cat making tumbleweed. Oh, 32 fast. I hit 910 out there. He don't need to be on that radio. Hey, down it back a little bit. Oh, no way. Hey, if you see a spaceman right there,
You have to listen to these alien transmissions very clearly, because they might be telling you something profound about some event that's going to happen in the future that might affect your life. So you have to really listen carefully to these.
get out of my radio. Hey, 7, 32 fast. Get out of my radio. I'm trying to have some fun out here. Hey, 7, 32 fast. Get out of my radio. I'm trying to have some fun out here. Radio sound good. Hey, 910. 910, do it before I jump out of here. Look at your radio.
Definitely need FM for this type of communication, and wide bandwidth FM at that too. Okay, so here's the Craig, the new old stock Craig we're going to try out. And look at this, it's still from that era when they included a schematic diagram with the unit. So cool. This is the final driver. This doesn't have any integrated circuits in it. It's so old. Wonder what year this thing is. Printed in USA, manufactured in Japan. Duck plucker. So this duck plucker be putting out about 1.75 watts. We're going to compare it to the new Craig. Duck plucker. I wish you could smell this thing. Oh, it's just vintage Japanese electronics. Was this probably 80s? Make sure we hook this up right. We get plus to plus. We get minus to black. And here we go. We are popping it. I've left the mic in the bag. Here we go. Oh crap! I think this one puts out a little bit more power than the other one.
Take it too far now. I'll talk to you a little bit later. I hear my other friends down on that.
Duck plucker. Check. 1. Check. I don't see any. Maybe. 1. Yeah, it kind of modulates. Well, what a... Yeah, the SWR is really bad.
I'll see.
Yeah, I'd almost say there's something wrong with this one, putting out so little power.
Just really good conditions out there, man. Hey, the Jeep is sounding good, man.
Can I get a radio check, please? Radio check.
Hey, radio check. It's working, man.
Yeah, thank you very much. Just trying out a brand new out-of-the-box Craig radio from 1980.
What kind of radio?
Craig, C-R-A-I-G.
Okay, you got the 880 in Gardena. Okay, the Craig radio, what's your location out there, man?
Old Torrance. Old Torrance, copy?
Torrance?
Yeah, copy. Old Torrance.
Okay, I'm right here by LA Airport.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. That's about, what, 8 miles across the city?
Yeah, that's not bad, man. So if you guys are interested, the local tech for this area, for CB Shop, his name is Chris Holland. His number is 909-390-5056. He sells all the equipment. He's an official tech for Ranger. He builds equipment, installs equipment. It's called Superior CB, and his name is Chris. 909-390-5056. No problem. Yeah, give Chris a call Monday through Friday. He'll tell you where you stand. He does mobile work too. He does amplifiers, antennas. Look him up online. Superior CB, Chris, 909-390-5056.
Well, this is very interesting. I can only imagine what this thing sounds like in a plastic bag. Wow, that's incredible. He must be up elevated with some kind of really good base station antenna to be able to hear me that far away. Yeah, go ahead.
Are you a base or mobile?
This is a mobile rig. It's an old, like I said, it's a mobile rig from 1980 that I pulled out of a garage. It was an estate sale, brand new in the box, and I set it up just on a table outside.
Yeah, what kind of antenna are you running?
It's like a 1970s mag mount. I threw it on top of the car.
Yeah, it's working, man. So you're right there, Old Town Torrance, right there by La Capilla restaurant.
That's about a half mile from me.
That's a good restaurant.
Yeah, it is. A lot of good stuff down here in Old Town Torrance. You must have a big base antenna or something to pick this up, because this is just small time stuff.
Okay, I switched my microphone. I put on a D104 Lollipop microphone. Can you tell the difference?
Definitely, it's a lot louder.
Okay, and I've just turned up the mic gain to about 75%. Does that help?
I just hear more background noise. I think you sounded cleaner the first time I heard.
Okay, I put it back down to 50%. Okay, this is the Silver Eagle Lollipop 123, 123, and then I got this non-power mic amplified mic. I'm non-amplified noise canceling mic. I'll put back on.
So why are CB people like so concerned with how they sound and what kind of microphones they're using? It's just a freaking...
Okay, this is the non-amplified
noise canceling mic. Is this quiet compared to the Lollipop?
Yeah, that's way cleaner. I'm sure I sound pretty interesting because the mic is in a plastic bag.
Okay, so you recommend this mic better?
I like the way that one sounds. Yeah, it's a lot cleaner, a lot less background noise.
Okay, I'm moving my beam antenna to your location.
Beam antenna. Maybe I should take this out of the bag. I don't like running this with the crappy SWR, though. This radio does not have a meter on it. This radio does not show S units. It is simply squelch, volume, and channel.
Okay, so you're saying the other microphone was louder, but it had more background noise. Is that correct?
Correct. Let me get this mic out of the plastic bag. Stand by a second.
Okay, this is 101. We'll be monitoring.
Wow, look at that. I'm going to hold it out here. Okay, I got the mic out of the plastic bag. Does it sound any different?
Okay, whatever mic you put on, it just made things quieter.
Really, it was just in a plastic bag that it came with in the box.
To be quite honest with you, you sounded louder before.
CB ears.
Los Angeles just got down.
Doctor talked too much Los Angeles. Okay, I disconnected the Craig because I don't want to run it at bad SWR. So let's go back to see if we could get this guy in Gardena.
Hey, too fat, I can't penetrate. I'm trying to penetrate that cat nigga's ears real bad. Hey, too fat now.
101 Gardena, do you still copy Torrance? I changed radios. I think he was on 10. Okay, I'm kind of packing the Craig back away. I am extremely impressed with that contact. I assure you 100% that was not staged. That was actually a real random contact. And that's how CB kind of used to be back in the 90s. You know, people had base stations. This guy obviously had a directional antenna on some type of a rotor, which for CB, yeah. That was a very interesting look at a couple old vintage CB radios, and it was quite a pleasant surprise to make an intelligible contact on that brand new old stock Craig. We had a little smoke action. That's always nice. There's obviously something wrong with this radio right here. The final is weak, or something's weak in the output, why it would only put out so little power. I mean, that one there seems really hot, like almost too hot. So I wonder when this says plus 30%, if you look at this, so it says factor percent, so calibration factor. For some reason I was thinking you have to add 30%, but maybe it's reading 30% over. So that would make sense. If it was reading 30% over on the 5-watt scale, a 4-watt radio would peg it. So, interesting. Okay, I got something to think about there. But yeah, obviously there's something wrong with this one. Maybe we'll do a repair video on that someday. Is that legal? Is it legal for me to repair a without a, what, a Class 1 FCC.